I was a man in motion, Jeff Lane.
I know, big time. Man.
Most of you that follow me on Facebook know that I had drove 1,300 miles this weekend. We left Friday at 10:30 in the morning, got back yesterday at 3 p.m. I was hustling. The Waze app is the way to go. And I got to tell you, Ohio drivers weren't the worst that I saw all week. I saw New York drivers, Pennsylvania drivers, Ohio drivers. But they were all pretty good. Lots of dead deer along the road, man. It's crazy. There's dead deer everywhere. I hate deer, too. They're good riddance. I can't wait for the hunters to be out there. I hate deer. Deer, the biggest animal with the dumbest brain on the planet. Well, next to Trumpers.
Let's get back to your wake-up call with Bill Quinn.
Throwing shade out here, baby. I'm throwing some shade on the Facebook Live. How are you, everybody? Welcome to the wake-up call, brought to you by Phillips Drugs, your good neighbor pharmacy. Jeff Lane is in studio with us. I was telling people on Facebook Live about big weekend of miles. So the only time Ben drove, we went through Ohio, Pennsylvania, New York, like upstate New York, Rochester, Syracuse. The only time he drove was when I had a second cocktail at the hotel room Saturday night. And the Mexican food was going to be about like 2 hours to deliver. And he said, I'll just drive. And I went, thank you, son. And it was 0.88 miles. Of 1,330 miles, Ben drove 1.6. Because we had to get back to the hotel from them.
Brutal.
We stayed at a Holiday Inn Express, which, have you ever stayed there? The little cinnamon roll things?
Yeah.
Oh, they're amazing. I can't hardly eat that much bread, so I ate the inside of 2 of them.
Uh-huh.
But we stayed at a Holiday Inn in Erie, Pennsylvania, that's also connected with a water park, indoor water park, which basically means it's got like 3 slides and a whole bunch of chlorine to clean up the poo. And to stay in the water park, or the hotel side with the water park, $1,000 a night.
What?
$1,000. That's what the lady quoted me on the phone. I said, well, we're looking at swim programs in New York. We don't need to swim while we're on vacation, sort of. So no. And it's $174 was the room rate if you didn't want to go to the water park. Now, that room, you could put up to 4 people in it. So I guess what they're saying is the room rate plus entrance into the park, or water park thing. Yeah. And it was not that big. It was not, like Kings Island, but it was all indoors.
Wow.
Richmond should do that. Richmond should take that property out there where Snazzy's Car Wash is, scrap the whole idea for a big box store. They're going under. All box stores are going to be dead in 10 years. But an indoor water park hotel, I'm telling you, you can get $1,000. And a lot of people, it was full the whole weekend. So they're not just going to eat there. They will go out and spend some other money. An initiative like that, how come we can't see something like that coming from one of our mayor candidates? I mean, no real vision about the future. It's all trying to make up from the past. With that being said, I turn things over to you.
I don't know where to go.
I don't know either. You said there was a lot of crime, though, and we didn't really want to talk about all of it.
Yeah, some developing news out of Cambridge City just a couple hours ago. There was a burglary at a business on Church Street or in the Church Street area. Lots of law enforcement responded, surrounded the building, and took a guy into custody at gunpoint. He's been identified as 27-year-old Preston Dunaway of Dublin. Apparently finding some stuff also at a nearby campsite. Female was questioned also. I don't know if she was taken into custody or not, but I do know for sure that he was. Kind of a sad story out of Randolph County. Family went to church, and when they were there over the weekend, they found that their house was completely on fire. They lost everything other than their vehicle and the clothes on their back. Nobody was home, obviously, so nobody was hurt. But they're a younger family, a younger couple with 5 children.
Oh.
So efforts are underway to help that family this morning. Their names are Rebecca and Jeremy Shoemaker. There is a GoFundMe account that's been established for that one.
Do you have a backup of all your pictures?
Yes.
Yeah, I do too. I have it in a fireproof safe. So I've got like important documents. I don't have money in my safe. I've got credit cards that I don't use, the passports, life insurance, mortgage, and then a big external hard drive that just has nothing but pictures on.
Yeah.
And I found an app that I'm digitizing some of Mom's pictures that I found in storage. They're invaluable, and to have your whole house go up in flames, just to lose those memories is the worst.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Going back to the crime segment of our little.
Oh, great!
Here,
Yeah, let's do that.
There was another guy. This was in Richmond yesterday at the corner at South 16th and E. A guy named Nicholas Lakes allegedly struck a parked car, kept on going, charged not only with dealing meth, also charged with operating while intoxicated, serious bodily injury, and a bunch of other stuff. Fayette County is looking to expand their drug court, and Wayne County has a similar program, and it's basically this. If you're charged with a drug crime and you plead guilty, you can ultimately have those charges dropped if you can complete drug rehab, but if you can't complete drug rehab, then that guilty plea sticks and you serve your sentence. They started out with just 2, it got up to 23, now they say they have as many as 60 people who could benefit from that, but they need an increase in state funding, which has not happened yet. And that is what I have.
All right. Did you have a good weekend? I was talking about me the whole weekend. Sorry about that.
That's all right. No, I didn't actually. I had a lousy weekend.
All right.
Here's the quick version.
Come into my couch. Here, just lay down on the couch and just share with me your problems.
All right, we're painting my living room, which is no easy task because it has extremely tall ceilings and all kinds of woodwork and stuff to paint around it. And I went to my friends Matt and Ashley Elstro yesterday morning because I was borrowing the ladder. I went there really early. It's like 7:15. I showed up.
Elstro Auto, shameless plug.
Yeah, and I didn't want to. He had left his ladder for me out in his backyard.
Oh, and he just said, "Come over and get it."
Yeah.
Do you know how dumb that? I mean,
it's inside a closed gate.
Oh, okay.
And I didn't want to make a lot of noise, so I tried to shut the door in a way, the car door in a way I normally wouldn't. I ended up smashing my finger in the car.
Are you going to show people on Facebook Live your finger?
Yeah, I'll show you. It's actually so swollen right now. It's oozing blood. See that?
Okay. All right. Look, you've got to show people this. Oh man, that's nasty. All right. So you're getting up there. Oh, that's too close. I think that's going to be too close. It's your index finger.
Yeah.
We're not flipping off the camera.
Yeah, well, we can't have regular Band-Aids in the house.
Why not?
Old-fashioned Band-Aids. We've got to have these new high-tech Band-Aids that are clear and they tape on both sides and all this. Well, they don't work.
Why don't they work?
They just don't work. They don't stick. So
now, are you using a name brand?
I don't know what it was.
Band-Aid?
Yeah. Well, anyway, long story short, it didn't work. So I ended up getting a panty liner.
I'm sorry, what?
A panty liner. And wrapping it around.
Why do you have panty liners? Why do you have access to panty liners?
I live with 2 females.
Oh.
And so I painted my house with a panty liner on my finger yesterday, all day. It was beautiful. And I'm inside paint. And the Bengals looked horribly ridiculous.
Yeah. What color did you paint the great room?
It's kind of cool. It's like it's like a light tan, but the fireplace, where the fireplace is, it's like this navy blue accent. And it brings out the stone in the fireplace. It looks awesome.
A navy blue. Look at you. Are you a good painter? I'm not a good painter.
I run out of patience.
Yeah, right. I mean, it sounds good in theory. And about midway through the trim, I'm like, so
yeah,
I'm not good at it. I would refuse to do that. Okay, so let's talk about our question of the day. After you just totally, I don't know what you're doing, showing your finger to but what's one thing that you'd love to see banned?
I know we're going to disagree on this, but usernames and passwords.
Oh, we're not going to disagree on that.
Okay.
So you're saying that everybody's got access to everybody's information anyway. Why are we dealing with passwords? So do you have a list of passwords?
I do.
That's password protected?
But I was searching news last night, preparing for this morning, and it just dawned on me. Why do I have to log on to my own PC in my own home with a password? Why do I need that?
Well, I would say it could be biometric, but now that's not going to work. Your finger's ruined.
This is funny too. At the Miami game, the Miami football game, big computerized scoreboard, video board, everything. It goes dead. It reboots itself.
Oh boy!
And so we're all up there, literally guessing passwords, like a half hour before the game's supposed to start.
What was the password for the Miami scoreboard? Is it password?
No, it's not that.
Is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Is that's the same combination as my luggage?
Anyway, that's mine. What's yours?
Yeah, well, I have a bunch. But what I would like to do is I'd like to ban the E network.
No.
Because I believe that taking all of those shows off that network, no one else, they wouldn't go anywhere else. The Kardashians, which, by the way, Kim Kardashian, 39 today, I don't think they could get on any other network. I think that their only home is right there, and so that would end those things.
Yeah.
Some of those reality shows are just I sound old, and I am, but I just don't think there's a place for those. I also thought in 10 years, I think gas-powered cars will be banned.
You think?
Maybe not 10, maybe 15. Cars. Now, I do think big trucks are still going to need, you can't put that many batteries in there to get a dump truck to move, but I do think cars, you won't be able to buy a gas-powered car in 15 years.
If AOC's president.
AOC's not going to be president, though. She's supporting Bernie. The squad's supporting Bernie. I don't think Bernie's going to be president either.
No.
Who is going to be president?
In 2024, it's going to be LeBron James. I've told you that before.
You did say that. In 2024. We're getting out of here. Thank you, Jeff Lane.
Yeah.
Home and earn good money in health.
LeBron James is not going to be president.
Did my finger show up, by the way?
I think it did. I
I'm
can't.
going to try one more time
Okay.
before you say goodbye.
All right.
Wait, is it?
I don't know.
Can't tell yet. But anyway,
There's a
it is.
little bit of a delay. So you're showing your finger. Oh, here you go. Look. Here's. Yeah.
Yeah, no, not really.
Yeah. You're a little under. There you go. There you go. Lord have mercy. All right, guys. Have a good one. We got Megan Sanders coming up.